Though most filters of the film era have been rendered moot due to digital post-correction, there are two filters that remain which give effects which cannot be replicated in post-production, specifically polarizing and Nd filters. Of these two, polarizing filters cut out certain angles of bounced light off of highly reflective surfaces, and are often used to remove or adjust said reflections when filming towards glass or water. Corrections made with the polarizing filter are virtually impossible to do in post-production, hence their value to this day. Polarizers can also be used for finer adjustments of an image, including the reduction of overexposed reflections from shiny surfaces, such as tree leaves or automobile paint jobs, and most other surfaces of this nature. Granted, one is limited in the amount of reduction depending on the angle of the sun versus the filter's rotation. The following shot taken through an automobile window, for instance, has been polarized for maximum effect, but it remains unusable. It's even worse when you have a moving vehicle such as the following. You need additional light to punch through the reflection or a scrim at the top to remove the reflection. As for quality, some photographers suggest a superiority of $60 or $70 polarizers over cheaper units. I've shot with both the $15 Vivitar polarizer and the $60 Marumi DHG and hardly see any difference, not enough to warrant the extra $45 anyway. Nd filters are the second of these two filters of which I mentioned and act, effectively, as a global iris, knocking down exposure during bright shots without forcing you to stop down and change your preferred shallow depth of field. Nd filters are usually measured in the amount of reduction they provide, but I prefer to use a variable Nd filter which allows me to control the amount of reduction by simply rotating the filter in the front of the lens. In this case, I'm using a Vivitar filter that will run from being virtually wide open down to ND 1000. While this may be a bit extreme, and it is, you'll never have a shortage of reduction at your fingertips. There is one last Nd filter variant of which I'm particularly fond of, the graduated Nd. These gradient filters allow one to reduce the exposure of a bright sky without underexposing the rest of the image, and the slide-in holder allows one to adjust the graduation wherever it best suits their needs. Thanks for watching.